And first of all, the most important is the prayer, and also the proclamation of the word God. And for that, I have first a few scriptures. I would like to start our discussion together, if you agree.
Yes, let's have a short theological lesson for the people who wants to know exactly why God is pushing or is open doors, let's say, for the Jewish people to come back in Israel. Why it's important this time, maybe more than 10 years ago, 20 years ago, that this is a goal of our presentation, and I challenge you to quote even from the scripture, because we want to know for sure, us and our viewers, why this topic is now important now in this time.
You know, there are more than 100 scriptures in our booklet, what you see that we have made now in the Romanian language. And there you see that God's plan is to bring back his people in the last days, before the second coming of Jesus, that the Jewish people has to go back. I would start with Genesis 12, 1-3. Now the Lord said to Abraham, "Go forth from your country and from your relatives and from your father's house to the land which I will show you, and I will make you a great nation, and I will bless you and make your name great, and so you shall be a blessing. And I will bless those who bless you, and the one who curses you I will curse. And in you all the families of the earth will be blessed." It's a scripture that a lot of people know, and it's such important that we bless Israel, that we stand with Israel. And then the next scripture is from Ezekiel 36:24. In Ezekiel we see that the Lord is telling about 12 times that he will do it. He said, "I will bring my people back. I will change their heart. I will give them a heart of flesh. I will be with them. I will restore them. I will. That means the Lord is doing it. That means the ministry, what we are doing, helping the Jewish people to go home, it's not the Ebenezer work. It's not our work. It's Lord's work. He will bring them back, and we are an instrument in his hands to help them.
So two conclusions until this point. One is we have to bless Israel. Doesn't matter the time, doesn't matter the circumstances, because who will bless Israel will be blessed. And secondly, the return of the Jewish people is ordained by God. And not only it's mentioned by God in the Bible, but it's his work, and he's doing this work with our help, your help, Alpha, Omega help, different Christian and churches. Let's go further. The
next scripture, it's in Jeremiah 32:41. And there it's written that the Lord tells, "With all my heart and with all my soul, he's doing something." That means the whole verse is, "Yes, I will rejoice over them, to do them good, and I will assuredly plant them in this land with all my heart and with all my soul." If the Lord is doing, and here it's concerning the returning of the Jewish people, planting them in the land, the Lord tells that he's doing that with all his heart and with all his soul. I think that it's important for us to understand, it's such an importance for the Lord, that we has to be aware of that we has also to be involved with that.
This is very important, and you're not studying the Bible about this, but we are doing something as a ministry.
Yes. And there is another scripture I would quote, it's Isaiah 43, that it's the scripture where you see that the Lord will bring them back from all corners of the earth. "Do not be afraid, for I'm with you. I will bring your children from the east and gather you from the west. I will say to the north, give them up, and then to the south, do not hold them back. Bring my sons from afar and my daughters from the ends of the earth." And that is exactly that we see today from the north, from the northern countries, from Russia, from Moldova, from Ukraine, and then from the west, from our countries, from the States, and then from the east, we are bringing back the Jewish people from the tribe of Manasseh, from Northeast India, and from all these countries. And to the south, that means from Ethiopia, from South Africa, from all these countries, the Lord bring them back today.